Hello again. Thank you. For contributions in the field of legislative initiatives, the nominees are Kelly Buckland, the Honorable Steny Hoyer, Don Reed, and James J. Weissman. And the 2007 inductee is Kelly Buckland. As Executive Director of the Idaho State Independent Living Council and President of the National Council on Independent Living, Kelly Buckland has a long history of political activity in Idaho and on the national level, testifying before Congress on universal health care, independent living, and many other disability issues since 1979. We are proud to induct Kelly Buckland into the 2007 SCI Hall of Fame. Our previous inductees were, Senator Tom Harkin, Congressman Jim Langevin, Kelly Buckland. I'm getting a premonition here.
Well, thank you, Marcie. And what Marcie didn't tell you is that her and I had an opportunity to work together when I was the vice president of the National Council on Independent Living. Marcie was our legislative advocate or policy advocate for Nickel, and she is great at what she does, and that shows with her leadership with the National Spinal Cord Injury Association. She's done great work, and I'm really honored and proud to be here, and especially thankful that you were the one to give the award, Marcie. I started in the disability rights movement in 1979. I'm not going to make a long story here, but just to let you know, one of the reasons that I got started in it was because I understood quite quickly that with legislation you can affect a lot of people a lot more quickly than you can on doing advocacy in other ways. So I got really interested in seeing how you could make things change through passing legislation. And whether we like to admit it or not, legislation plays a big role in all of our lives. And the ADA is a perfect example of that. And we all need to continue to fight and continue to support legislation like the ADA Restoration Act, for instance, which is in Congress now. So I hope that you'll do that. And then I also wanted to say that one of the things that's a passion for me and one of the things that we've been able to accomplish in Idaho is passing legislation that protects the rights of parents with disabilities, because that's one of the places that the ADA doesn't affect people's lives right now. And so in Idaho, we passed legislation that protects people with disabilities in all areas of child custody. And you might think that most would lose their custody of their children through child protection, when in fact it's in divorce court is where they lose most of their custody. And so I'd like to see us put more national effort in that. And we'll be continuing to work on that, and hope that all of you will support those efforts in the future. And again, I just want to say thank you, and I also want to thank my family for coming all the way from Idaho out to Washington, D.C. to be with me on this night and talking about parenting. Also, my wife and my son Rodney for being here. Thank you very much.